giant leap in space exploration. Starship soars again. SpaceX has once more captured the world's attention with the launch of its colossal Starship rocket, taking off from Starbase, Texas, on Monday, October 13th, 2025. The flight successfully carried out another round of testing, traveling halfway around the globe while deploying mock satellites, much like its previous mission. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite the enormous spectacle, no components were recovered. Starship, the largest and most powerful rocket ever constructed, lit up the Texas evening sky with a thunderous roar. The rocket's booster separated smoothly and made a controlled splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico, while the main spacecraft skimmed the edge of space before descending into the Indian Ocean. The crowd at SpaceX's base erupted in cheers as Dan Hewitt, a SpaceX official, exclaimed, "Hey, welcome back to Earth, Starship. What a day." This marks the 11th full-scale test flight of Starship, a key vehicle that SpaceX CEO Elon Musk envisions will eventually transport humans to Mars. But the immediate stakes are just as high for NASA, which relies on the 403-foot, 123-meter Starship to land astronauts on the moon by the end of this decade. The reusable spacecraft is critical for ferrying astronauts from lunar orbit down to the moon's surface and back up again. For the first time, Musk chose to observe the launch from outside the traditional launch control room, describing the experience as much more visceral. This hands-on approach highlights his personal commitment to the program, though some might question whether such visibility is symbolic or strategically necessary. The previous Starship test in August succeeded after a series of explosive setbacks following a similar trajectory and mission profile. This time, however, SpaceX incorporated more advanced maneuvers, particularly for the spacecraft's controlled re-entry over the Indian Ocean, simulating the precise movements needed for eventual landings back at the launch site. As in earlier tests, the Starship carried 8 mock satellites, modeling the deployment process for SpaceX's Starlink constellation. The entire flight, originating near the Mexican border, lasted just over an hour. NASA's acting administrator Sean Duffy lauded the progress, stating via X, "Another major step toward landing Americans on the moon's south pole." Meanwhile, SpaceX continues upgrading its Cape Canaveral facilities to support Starship operations, alongside its smaller Falcon rockets, which have been used to ferry astronauts and supplies to the International Space Station. And this is the part most people miss. While Starship's spectacular flights inspire awe, they also spike debates about cost, recoverability, and the practicality of such massive rockets for routine missions. What do you think? Is Starship the future of space travel, or a bold gamble with high stakes? Share your thoughts in the comments below.